Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Time for another commentary segment that I call This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I am as well. I never have the topic till right before I do the show, do this commentary segment. And the topic today is respect. I've been a type of guy my whole life. I've always respected everybody. In my entire life, I've never went around and disrespected anybody, even when I've been disrespected. I tend to believe respect is a two-way street. I believe if you give it respect, you'll earn it. I don't ever, if I give it, which I do, I don't expect to get it back. I just say, hey, don't disrespect me, or I'm like anybody, I get a little hot under the collar. And I can say there's not been a lot of that in my life. It's been done to me, disrespected. I know a lot of people say, well, if you give respect, you'll get it back. I don't expect to get it back. Just I say, don't disrespect me, because then I get a little hot under the collar, like most of y'all do. But I believe if you give respect, you'll earn it for sure. In a world, in a country anymore where it seems like love and respect is going out the window anymore. It seems like to me, anyways. I'm the type of guy. I've been a nice gentleman my entire life. But I believe this too. Be nice to any and everybody, up and until someone gives you a reason maybe not to. But even then, I tell people, let them know what you think, but try to watch your actions if you can. If you can. Used to, I didn't care. If you disrespected me, I get really, really, really mad at you, and I would tell you, you go F yourself, you know. But I don't do that anymore. That don't solve nothing either, So, like I said, in a country, because I don't say the world, I just say the country. It seems like love and respect is going out the window anymore. Seems like all anybody wants to do is tell lies, be deceitful, do drugs, get drunk, and have sex. Now you can say, "Well, Ozzy, now you're an addict." I am. But I wasn't like most. I had the two addictions to alcohol and the drug for 4 years. That was it. And I had enough of it, And so I did something about it. I quit, So, and only I can fix my problems. Nobody else could fix them, So I've worked hard on my life, and I tend to believe I'll be okay. You never know, anybody could fall off at any time, including me. But if I do, I'll just be hurting me, which, I don't want to do, I think I'm best respected as well as my life staying clean and sober. Most people here in Jonesboro, they more than not know who I am, and they know I'm all about spreading positivity, not negativity, and giving respect and being nice to any and everybody. But I've always been kind of, I've not always been well known, don't get me wrong, but I've always been nice and respectful to everybody, But sometimes you can be that way. You can give respect to someone, and if they want to be a butt, they're going to be a butt. And then when they become a butt to me, then I become a butt to them. But I do watch my actions. Because, I say that because, too, a lot of times kids are right around somewhere where someone has done that. And I think sometimes someone wants to disrespect you just to see you act like an idiot in front of, like children and stuff like that. So that's why I worked on it. Used to, if you disrespected me when I was giving you respect, I didn't care. I'd tell you, hey man, go fuck off, but I'm different than that now. And it's not just because I'm well known around here. It's not just because of that. It's because I had to work on that, and I did, They teach you in NA and AA programs, which are good programs, by the way, that you have character defects. But every human has character defects, whether they have an addiction to alcohol or drugs or not. That's just my take on it. But, it's like this. I was warned about a year ago. A woman said to me at the Walmart on Highland, and she had quite a few kids with her. She said that, I like what you do, but she said there's going to be people out here in Jonesboro that's going to try to make you mad. I said, well, the only thing they're going to do then is make me get mad at them. She said, but they're also going to try to drag you down and make you get sad. I said, well, that's just going to make me get angry with them too. Because I said the only one that could ever make me sad was myself. And nobody ever could beat me up any worse than I could myself, and that was true. But I told her, thank you very much. I said, yeah, you're right. There's going to be some, and there has been some. There's been some that's, even here at Wendy's, there's a woman that works here. There's been 2 or 3 times she's got kind of smart with me, and I've told her what I thought. But I still watched what I said to her. I didn't cuss her or anything like that, because that's being disrespectful towards her. She wasn't being disrespectful to me, don't get me wrong. She wasn't. She's gotten a little smart 2 or 3 times, and I told her kind of what I thought. She's the only one here. But, I've never said nothing to nobody here. But a couple of months ago, there's an employee here that works the night shift that tried to steal my identity. Hacked my card that I handed to them through the drive-thru because the lobby was closed. They screenshotted it and tried to take my money. They didn't get any, and I reported it to JPD. Now, you're talking about feeling disrespected, because even then they knew my story. They knew I slept in a tent, and they knew my finances wasn't like theirs. They make a lot more money than I get each month in disability. But did I say anything to anybody here? No, I did not. But I'm saying it now because I felt like I was totally disrespected, because then they knew my story. But did I get angry at any of them? I narrowed it down between 3 employees here because I have a photogenic memory. And she could be one of them that done it. I just don't know for a fact which of the 3 did it. One of the 3 did it. I never said nothing to Sabrina, the general manager here, who I think highly of. I've never said nothing to nobody about it. And this happened, like I said, about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. So you're talking about someone feeling totally disrespected, and I respected everybody then. I still respect everybody now, and I've not pointed no fingers at nobody, and I wouldn't do that. But JPD here said they might not can do anything because they didn't take any money, but that person hacked my phone, hacked through my card, tried to get my finances, the whole 9 yards. It didn't work, but it could have. And it would have been awful sorry of that employee here who done that when they make a lot more money than I do. And it is sorry. Now, like I said, it was one of the 3. I don't know if they were working together to do something like this or not, but I know when I handed my card through the drive-through window because the lobby was closed, they screenshotted my card, and they tried that the next day to get money. They got my phone number from my card. They hacked my account, tried to get money, but it didn't work. But like I said, it could have. Now, I felt totally disrespected here because I give respect to everybody, whether it's everybody here like I have and always would, and everybody out there. But I felt totally disrespected, and I thought that's pretty sorry to do someone like me that way when each employee here makes a lot more money than I do. That's why I say respect is going out of this country. Love is too. Am I going to be disrespectful if I find out which one of the 3 did that? No. I would just say that's pretty low what you did, and that's all I would say, because I'm not going to disrespect that person. I am about positivity, not negativity, and I'm about love and happiness and respect, and I always will be. And I hope all of you out there will try to be that way, the ones that are not. There's a lot of people that's the same way I am, but the ones that's not, please try to work on it and try to give love, happiness, positivity, and respect. Until the next my next commentary segment, which will come tomorrow. So long, everybody, and have a great day. God bless you all, and everybody here at Wendy's.